That's 800-230-3054.
No one wants to cut corners on a good night's rest, so I sleep on sheets that are just good enough. If you dream of comfortable sheets at a price that won't keep you up all night, look no further than Boll & Branch. Boll & Branch makes the softest organic sheets on the market using 100% sustainable raw materials. As the first fair trade certified manufacturer of linen, you can feel as good about your sheets as they feel against your skin. Plus, Boll & Branch focuses on quality over quantity because higher thread counts are not always better. Their signature hem sheets are made from lightweight organic cotton that gets softer with every wash, and they come in 7 colors from twin up to California King. Best of all, Boll & Branch gives you a fair price and a 30-day risk-free trial with free shipping and returns. So experience the best sheets you've ever felt only at BollandBranch.com. Get a 20% discount during the April 4th to 10th pre-sale at BollandBranch.com with promo code DEAL. That's BOLLAND branch.com. Promo code DEAL.
Struggling with isolation, loneliness, anxiety, or depression? At California Pure Run Online, we've been there too. We've been serving the California community for over 70 years with accessible mental health support. Find out more at mentalhealth.org, funded by the California Department of Healthcare Services.
I'm meteorologist Darren Peck with your KPIX 5 KCBS forecast.
Right now it's 50 in Concord, 47 in San Jose, 51 in downtown San Francisco. Traffic and weather together on the 8s and All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
KCBS News Time 6:52. San Francisco's historic Castro Theater has been hit by burglars not once but twice in a single week, causing a total of $45,000 damage. Officers were first called to the theater early last Tuesday after someone saw a man standing outside the theater's shattered glass door. Officers detained the man, identified as Gary Marks, and then they searched the theater after finding two more suspects inside with tools that appear to have been used in the burglary. All three suspects taken to jail. And then on Friday afternoon, they got another report of someone trying to break into the theater. On arrival, they once again found Marks on the premises and arrested him for a second time. Spokesman for Another Planet Entertainment, which is overseeing the renovations at the theater, tells SF Gate that it does not appear as if anything was stolen, but the damage done was extensive.
Jon Batiste cleaned up at the Grammy Awards last night. He took home Album of the Year honors for We Are, one of 5 trophies for the band leader of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. CBS's Danya Bacchus caught up with nominee Jay Ivey, among others, on the red carpet.
For the first time ever, the Grammys took place in Las Vegas after COVID-related delays moved it from Los Angeles. And it felt like a pre-pandemic gathering here on the red carpet with a lot of energy and excitement.
Being locked away for so long, be back is extra special.
For those in attendance, this year's Grammy Awards was a night they won't forget. John Batty, Los Angeles.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky appeared in a video message at the Grammys asking for support for the war in his country.
Authorities say a hiker who had been missing for over 2 weeks was found dead in a remote part of Griffith Park, LA, with his dog by his side. 29-year-old Oscar Hernandez was reported missing on March 16th. His body was found last Thursday. His dog King was alive but emaciated. A relative says King apparently had not left Hernandez's side for 2 weeks. No word on the cause of death, but police officials say foul play is not suspected.
KCBS News Time is 6:54. The Money Watch is sponsored by Abundant Life Health and Wellness. Jeff Bellinger joins us now from the Bloomberg Business Room.
Howard Schultz is back in the executive suite at Starbucks. The coffee giant's founder is taking over on an interim basis when Kevin Johnson ran the company since 2017. In one of his first moves, Schultz suspended Starbucks stock buyback plan, saying money can be better spent on stores and staff. Apple is getting some pushback on its phased-in plan for getting workers back to the office. The iPhone and Mac maker wants employees to work from the office at least once a week starting next week. In-office requirements increased to 3 days a week by late May. Workers see some irony. Right after announcing the return to office timeline, Apple issued a promotional video called Escape from the Office, highlighting how its iPads, MacBook Pros, and software could make offices obsolete. And Morbius was the nation's #1 movie on its opening weekend, according to ComScore. Stocks have opened mixed, only the NASDAQ is higher. Jeff Bellinger, Bloomberg Business for KCBS.
Right now, the Dow dropping 68 points. Price of oil back up. It's up nearly $4, topping $103 a barrel. We'll take a look at your commute. Kim up next. KCBS News Time 6:55.
Do you experience pain, burning, numbness, or tingling in your hands, legs, or feet? Are you worried your balance may lead to a seriously damaging fall? Danville Neuropathy Center has a proven exciting treatment for peripheral neuropathy that repairs and regrows damaged nerves. It's FDA cleared, and because of its success, Medicare and most major insurances cover the treatment. Don't risk your health any longer. Call 925-270-1460 to schedule an appointment or visit DanvilleNeuropathyCenter.com. That's 925-270-1460. We are a COVID-compliant facility.
Are you looking to renovate your kitchen or bathroom? I'm Mike Holmeston with Ivan from AGM Renovation.
Thanks, Mike. Too often homeowners hired the wrong contractor.
Ivan, I see this all the time. Delays, shortcuts, hidden fees, nightmares.
At AGM, we use the top trades and each product is finished on time, on budget, backed by a 5-year warranty.
That's why AGM are the only kitchen or bathroom renovation specialists I recommend.
Call now and get $3,000 off.
COVID-19 was sad, and now you can too. If you feel symptoms, even if they're mild, you should test fast. Test positive and at high risk for severe COVID-19, then act fast with authorized oral treatments that can be taken at home and must be taken within 5 days from when symptoms begin. COVID-19 was sad, and now you can too by asking your healthcare provider if an oral treatment is right for you. Learn about a treatment option at treatcb19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
Are you the parent of a 2 to 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the Parents' Choice Award-winning online learning program that's actually changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Right now, we're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month. But you have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Sponsored by Age of Learning.
You're in a big box bed store. Rows and rows of mattresses stretch out before you. They all look pretty much the same, because they are pretty much the same. That's one of the reasons a little mattress store in Berkeley has been able to prosper for 50 years. They're different. Different because they use the finest European components, and they can't wait to show them to you. Find out for yourself at European Sleepworks, Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley, or online at sleepworks.com.
658 KCBS. We got a new crash on Snow on 680. We checked it with Kim and your local Honda dealers traffic center.
Yeah, and the first report Alpha is saying that this is an injury crash. This is on southbound 680, just south of Andrade. A couple of cars pulled off to the shoulder, but it looks like the second lane in from the left is still blocked with one of these vehicles. And I'm taking a look with the Chilton out-of-body collision cam, and indeed traffic is starting to slow just south of Highway 84 as you make your way past Andrade. It's just a little bit south of Andrade. Again, one of those middle lanes still blocked here. We're looking at the Bay Bridge. Metering lights been on for a spell, but the backup's still shy of the MacArthur interchange, just a little bit beyond the West Grand Verge. We have a little slow traffic in the tunnel, but otherwise traffic's moving well here. Richmond San Rafael Bridge, we're starting to see traffic fill in on westbound 580 from midway between, let's say, Canal Boulevard and Castro Street. As you make your way onto the bridge, everything loosens up and looks fine the rest of the way to Marin. Your next update, 7:08 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Once some patchy fog burns off, it's going to be mostly sunny around the Bay Area, looking for highs in the 60s Bayside, mid-70s inland, and tonight will be clear, cooling back down to the 40s to low 50s. Traffic and weather together on the 8th, and all these 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
Where it's Monday, April 4th, 2022. Coming up.
I'm Michael Wald in Sacramento. Attends the chaotic scene as police investigate a deadly shooting that killed at least 6.
And I'm Dan Mitchinson.
We need them arrested. Going to justice.
A call for justice as family members killed in the Sacramento shooting wait for an arrest.
And Ukraine's president visits a town near Kyiv where Russian troops are accused of massacring civilians.
I'm Holly Kwan.
I'm Jason Brooks.
When you need to know, KCBS AM, KFRC FM, and HD1, San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose, and Odyssey Station.
It's 7 o'clock.
Atrocities in Ukraine.
Civilians shot in the head, hands bound behind their backs.
Deadly California shooting.
18 people were hit, 6 have died.
Music's big night.
We are John Baptiste.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky used the Grammy Awards as his latest platform to appeal for help in the face of Russia's invasion.
Tell the truth about the war on your social networks, on TV, support us in any way you can, but not silence.
The pre-taped message called for music to fill the silence left by the destruction of cities.